Hi there, this is Rupert, and I'm going to show you the Business Messenger. Now, this is a fantastic little tool. What it can do is it can send targeted messages to either Facebook pages that you might want to proposition for something, or you can send it to personal accounts and have a targeted message from your personal account to other people or other pages, essentially. How does it work? Well, that is a very good question, and I'm going to show you. Right now, as you can see, I have a bunch of UIDs loaded in here. This is a bunch of pizza places inside of San Francisco. I found all of these UIDs utilizing the business socializer. The business socializer, if I want to, I can come to this export places. I can click start, and it will run down, and it will run off all of these businesses for me. I could copy the UIDs. Once I have the UIDs, I will come back over to the business messenger, add the UIDs into this business messenger. I could randomize sending them to all of these accounts if I want to. I then select the first message as what it is that I'm going to send to them, and then I can set my timing preferences. So when you're sending messages to a page, I do recommend that you do at least 1 minute, or maybe at least 2 minutes we'll go with, in between each message, and have 1 minute to go either side, which means that each message will be sent between 1 and 3 minutes. So you give or take 1 on top of the 2. And then I'll take a break after I have sent a message to 5 Facebook pages. I will then take a break after that. I'll take a break after 5 profiles, give or take 2, so that means anything between 3 and 7. I will then take a break, and I'll take a break for 5 minutes, give or take 2. Now, everything seems great. The only thing you need to do is set up your message. Set up your messages are just underneath of here. Now, very simple thing you can do. You can add a message underneath. This is the first message. So this person would receive greetings, first name, question, happy, happy, happy. You can set up randomized messages. So first message could equal this message or this message. If I want to, I can add another message set, so I can have a bunch of pre-saved messages. So I just add something else here and add another one here, and then I can save it. Now all these messages are here, and if I want to, I can select these messages over on the business messenger by going first message or this other thing that I've just created here, which is a load of nonsense. So, very simple. Now what I can do if I want to delete them, I just go over here, delete that, click save, and we're off. Now, what is the message? Greetings, first name, question, happy, happy, happy. So these are phrases. So greetings could equal hi, hello, hey. The question could be, how are you? What have you been up to? How have you been? And then, if you want to, you could use something like a link, and that will be, the real link, the bit.ly, a Google shortener, or a neat link. There's loads of different places you can get the links changed. You might want to have different links being sent, because Facebook isn't too fond of people sending the exact same link to a lot of different people, especially in a fast time after each other, which is why we have the break system on here, where you can randomize the timing of each of these messages that you're going to send. So there we are. We then have the emojis, which is happy. So we randomly select one of these emojis just here. And there we go. So now my message is going to say, greetings, first name, question, happy, happy, happy. So let's put this to the test. We are going to go over to the business messenger. I have all of those pages for the pizza places in San Francisco that should be still here. I'm going to send them the first message, which is going to be greetings, first name, question, happy, happy, happy. I've set up 10 to 5 seconds, as that is just what I'm going to go with for this example. I click start, and it will start looking for these different pages, and it will then send them a message. So there you go. The Nest is a Facebook page. And you go, hey, how are you? And it will move every 5 or 10 seconds. As you can see, it's going quite quick, and move on. I'm just going to stop this, as it doesn't like doing it too quick. I should have really put a slower timers on it. But as you can see, you could blast through loads of messages to loads of potential Facebook pages just like this. If the Facebook page does have a chatbot, you cannot send them a message like this, because you need to click the Get Started button if you have not already had any conversation with them, just to point out to you. Now, if you'd like to as well, we could come over to something like this. This is the ClickFunnels group. We could come over to the business socializer. We could export the UIDs of the people that are inside of this group, and I could then use these UIDs inside of the business messenger to send them a friend. I don't recommend doing this all the time, because if you haven't had a conversation with these people or they aren't your friend, then sometimes your messages will go into that folder where people don't see them and they have to go and have a look and see if they have a conversation with them. But one great thing you could do is that you could come over to your own personal Facebook account. This is my one here. As you can see, look at my beautiful face, Rupert. And I could go and utilize the business socializer or even the socializer to export all of the UIDs of all these people on my friends list. And I could quite easily copy the UIDs, add them into the business messenger, and then start sending my friends these messages. So if I click start, it will send Dashin the first message. The reason for Dashin getting the first message is that he was the first person on the list, and then again it'll move on to my mate Chris and then my mate Jack. So I'm just going to click stop to this because it's going anything between 5 and 10 seconds. That's a little bit quick to be doing this. So as we can see, we can come over to my messenger here. And as you can see, I've sent all these messages randomly to these people, and I'm sure they're going to message me back later saying, what on earth did you send me that for? But the reason why it went from, as you can see, the nest just messaged me back. Dashin was the first person to receive that message, because on my personal account, if I come to the top, the first UID that I scraped away was there you go, my mate Chris messaging me back. As you can see, it was Dashin, and then it was Chris, and then it was Jack, and then it was about to send Kelly a message. So that's what the business messenger will do. It will go through and send targeted messages to certain people. Now, there's one other extension which is really, really, really useful as well for sending even more targeted messages for you. Now, this is called the messenger contacts. So as you can see here, I've got these little dots on some of my conversations. And if I want to, I can add more dots to them. So I'm going to add this as an agency to this man called Roman. Sab Samuel being my little brother, I'm going to call him family, and so on and so forth. I can go down and add all these little tags to my conversations. If I come over to messenger contacts, it will then load up the conversations. And again, if I want to, I can add more tags to these people, just like this. I can even add notes and some other things. I'll get into that in another video about the messenger contacts. But one thing you could do is you could click on, let's say, the agency. Here are a bunch of agencies. And what I can do is copy all of the UIDs of all of these agencies. I can then come back over to the business messenger and put that small list of UIDs into here and send only the people with the agency tag a message. So super, super useful, targeting personal messages to anybody you want on Facebook. Again, if you have any questions, please get in contact with me either on my personal account or on my website or on my messenger bot.